Hey everyone, welcome back to Six Sister Stuff. Today I am going to share my $5 dinners with you. Now you can find cheap ingredients all over the place. We used to shop at Aldi all the time, but here in Utah they don't have any Aldis, so we're gonna stop by Walmart. With Christmas around the corner, sometimes budgets are a little tighter because we're spending our money on other things. So I am excited to share with you my $5 dinners.
Now the first $5 recipe I'm making is breakfast quesadillas.
We're gonna first start with some tortillas. Now, there's all kinds of prices. Make sure you find the cheapest if you're trying to stick to a budget. Now we have a carton of eggs that only comes with 6, but it was about $1, so winning. Next, we have some mozzarella cheese. You can use your favorite kind of cheese. I'm kind of regretting not getting pepper jack, but my kids will eat the mozzarella. And then the last thing I wanted, I love to dip my quesadillas, if it has eggs, in salsa. So we got some thick and chunky, mild salsa. Okay, we're gonna first start by cracking the eggs. Now, if you haven't seen this before, this is called a crack 'em. Not sponsored or anything, I just love using it. We're gonna crack all 6 eggs into a bowl. Then I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. Sorry, salt is not part of it. I figure most people have salt at home. And then we're just going to crunch up the yolks and then mix this all together. In a skillet on medium heat, I'm gonna spray the bottom of my pan and then just pour in my eggs. We're gonna make some scrambled eggs. Now usually you can add a little milk to your scrambled eggs or water to your scrambled eggs. Or my dad taught me, you know what? You can just cook them just like this and it'll be just fine. All right, we are pretty much done here. Let's just pull this off. All right, next I'm just gonna shred my cheese. Usually I buy pre-shredded, but if you're trying to save money, shredding yourself, seriously, will save you quite a bit. Now, I love these for breakfast time, or I love them for dinner time or lunch. You know, you can have eggs any time, I swear. So we're gonna put our cheese down first on our tortillas. So I'm guessing this will make about 3. You can really stretch out your eggs. You can make 4. Okay, next we're gonna add some eggs. I'm just gonna try and spread them out the best that we can. Okay. And I'm gonna put a tortilla right on top of here. Let that cook in for a bit. All right, they've been on for about 2 minutes. We're just gonna flip them real quick. There we go, that was a good flip. Try this one. Nice. All right, these are done. So we're just gonna pull them right off. All right, part of the $5 is the salsa. So we're gonna just pour that into a bowl and then dip in our breakfast quesadillas. We have Sarah here who's gonna taste test with me, right Sarah? Okay, here's yours. You want me to try it first? Okay, I'll try it first. I'm gonna dip mine in salsa. Is that okay?
Okay, I'm gonna dip mine in salsa too.
What do you think? Kinda hot? Sorry.
5.
A 5.
That means I win.
That means she wins. You do 5s all the time. Well, I'm gonna give it a 5 because I like it. Will that work?
Then that means it's a tie.
Perfect, high five it. The next recipe I'm making is our sheet pan, sweet potatoes and sausage. All right, so we're first going to get some sweet potatoes. Now you can use regular potatoes. They actually were out of like individual regular potatoes at my store, so sweet potatoes were on sale. Now for the sausage, I usually use apple chicken sausage, but they weren't on sale this week, so we're going with the smoked sausage, which is still delicious. First, I'm just going to peel my sweet potatoes. If you guys didn't know that a peeler did this, I just recently found out and it's my favorite thing now. Okay, so with this sweet potato, those are big potatoes. We're gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces. The smaller that they are, the faster they will cook. So I like to do pretty small pieces, if you can see here. It's pretty little. Then I'm just gonna dump all of the sweet potatoes onto the sheet pan so I can use this to cut up all of the sausage. We're just gonna cut that in half so I can cut one section at a time. And with the sausage, I just like to cut little pieces too, just because you don't want a huge sausage bite with your sweet potatoes. All right, sausage is done. Let's put it in with the sweet potatoes. Now we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil If you don't have olive oil, just have vegetable oil, that works too. Then we're just gonna mix this all together just so it's coated with the oil, so when we put the seasoning on, it will stick onto all the pieces. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a little bit of garlic salt. You can do salt and pepper too if you want. I just love garlic salt with sausage and sweet potatoes. So kind of just put that on there. You can always add more when it's done cooking too, but right now, this will work. And then you're just gonna mix it all together again. Okay, then we're just gonna spread this out. We're gonna cook it at 400 degrees, I don't know, for about 20, 25 minutes. We really just are cooking it till the sweet potatoes are cooked all the way through, so we'll just keep checking those. All right, it is all done, ready to go. It looks so good and smells so good. All right, Ensley is home from school. We're gonna try the sweet potato sausage thing.
Yes.
Okay, go for it. So, rating over here, what do you think?
Sorry. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, okay, we're doing 10, perfect. 8 out of 10.
The reason why it isn't like a 10 out of 10, I just think the sausages are a little burnt.
I burned the sausage, you guys. I forgot about it. So if it wasn't burned, it'd be a 10 out of 10?
Probably, yes.
They still taste okay. I'll give it 8 out of 10 too. I usually add more vegetables to it, like, I don't know, carrots, peppers, zucchini, asparagus, anything like that. But because we're sticking under the $5, this actually is a really good meal.
Yeah.
And the last recipe I'm making is our delicious rice and beans. So for this recipe, we are getting some black beans, some diced tomatoes with the chilies in them, some marbled Kobe and Monterey Jack cheese, some long grain rice, and then I got some great value taco seasoning. Okay, so we're gonna cook it in the Instant Pot just because that's my favorite way to cook rice. So we're just gonna add 2 cups of rice into the bottom of the Instant Pot. Now for every cup of rice, you need 1 1/4 cups of liquid. So we're gonna add 2 1/2 cups of water. We're also gonna add our other things too. So we're gonna add our diced tomatoes, our black beans. Now these are rinsed and drained, the tomatoes are not. And then just 1 packet of the taco seasoning. So you're going to mix in the taco seasoning just a little bit, just because we don't want powder to kind of fly everywhere. So mix in your taco seasoning. Okay, so now you're gonna put your lid on. If you have a little knob that turns to sealing, make sure that's on sealing. Then we're gonna go down to pressure cook and down to 7 minutes. So white rice cooks for just 7 minutes. Whoop. There we go. Okay, we're gonna set it and we can just walk away. Okay, while your rice and beans are cooking or almost done cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and shred the cheese now so we can be all ready for it. All right, the rice is all done cooking. Oh, we get all the rest of that out, all the pressure out so we can open the lid. Oh, it looks good. Rice is all cooked. We're just gonna mix this all together right now. All right. Oh, it smells so good. Now, granted, this is only a $5 dinner, so you could add chicken to this and make it like a spicy rice bowl, something like that. But because we're trying to stay within the budget, we are just going to do it with beans. Now, I like this with some cheese on top. It's one of my favorites. Now, with the quesadillas, I had a few tortillas left over. You could easily take this recipe and put it in a tortilla and make a rice burrito out of it. That would be really good too. All right, time for the taste test. Are you ready? A little hot. You're being shy? She's usually not the shy child. Sarah, you ready for the taste test? All right, here we go. What do you think about that? You like it? You don't like it? I do not like it. If it was me, I would probably add salt to the recipe just to give it a little more. You can go, bye. Bye, Sarah, thanks. If it was me, I'd probably add a little bit of salt to the recipe just to give it a little more flavor. But for the most part, for just $5, I thought it was delicious. Now, if you're looking for more inexpensive recipes, I have some 3 ingredient recipes right up there. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.